20,000 of them are letting their voices be heard already. Welcome inside Lincoln Financial Field. Today, it's an exciting battle of NFC teams between the Dallas Cowboys and the Philadelphia Eagles. Neither team got the start to the season that they wanted. Let's see who can right the ship as Week 2 gets underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Panther Street! Panther Street! Let's go now!
Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. That tackle made by the rookie from Penn State.
At the 37-yard line.
On the ready!
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. They're going play action. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. They'll throw, 3rd and long. He has the first over the middle. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Cougar 19! Ready!
They are throwing it again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
There's no question, Kate, big plays down the seam or big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches, that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach the second down.
Here we go! Go!
The 3rd down run with Blue. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
Ready, check!
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Go, Rig! Go! Let's go! Panther 60!
Setting up to throw. And that one hits the jet. No fear from them, trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yeah.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
Field goal. A 65-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
I'm going to call that one a little tester, Kate. Kind of like a 5 to 8 foot putt. You really hope to make all of them, but you know, over the course of the season you won't. In that case, well, it went right through.
Fields this one at the 3. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Hurts comes out throwing. His first throw is an interception. And the Cowboys are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Come on.
They'll throw to begin this drive. This one's caught. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-out completion that nets them a 1st down.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. He keeps this one himself.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
Ready.
Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's 2nd and goal.
Ready.
Blue. And they're turned away again. 2 great defensive stands. We've arrived at 3rd and goal. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. They've gone the wrong way twice. Need to make up that distance and more. Here's 3rd and goal. I'll throw it. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Is Smile London.
Hey, defensively, when you're staring down 3rd and goal, you just want to keep them out of the end zone. Just keep them to a field goal, right? Wrong. Not with this defense, and not with their playmakers. They're thinking take it away, and they get the job done.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Hey, let's go. Trimmers.
Hurts from his end zone. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. So it'll be 2nd down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Throwing again here from the end zone. Short pass brought in. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Finds the in route complete. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. And they're not going to bring him down until he reaches, looks like the 28. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Throwing here, Hurts. To the ground it goes, that's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
2nd and 10, still at the 28.
Oh, it's Silver, ready? Oh, touch.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Completed left side to Smith. And this one does not go far.
2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
down here, need 8 on the play. To the air on 3rd and long. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
First down, a run with Barkley. That run good for a handful as it brings up 2nd down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Hurts now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Quarterback of his renowns, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Great. Set. Tiger Hornet.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4. 1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. It's the Cowboys out in front. We'll return to the link right after this. We're back and excited to start the 2nd. Eagles in a nice spot to put up points. They'll try and punch it in. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Eagles pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles take a 4-point lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. This will end up as a touchback.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Into the hands of Pickett. Just after the catch, he is hit and stopped. A nice gain, though, down to the enemy 41. Given 24 yards on that one. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Let's go. Panther 6, 19, target.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Complete on a slant to Watson. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Takes the second down snap. Throwing the out route complete. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. Shotgun snap, he'll give to Blue. And they'll stop him after a short pickup to the 24. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Here we go. Ready.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Buying some time right. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take a second quarter lead.
That is just tremendous play calling. You know, there's some coordinators out there, Kate, that are just Rolodex. Right? They flip through their call sheet, they just call whatever's on it. And there's other coordinators that can stack their plays together. And when you run it, you run that same action, if the play action right off of it, you can make that defense pay. It's a thing of beauty.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 18-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. They go play fake with Hurts. He's throwing deep to the left side. They connect on the deep shot. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take the lead on the first play of the drive. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run. Because with his speed, that route is a winner, winner, chicken dinner.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles take a 4-point lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he won't opt to bring this one out. Content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Out the middle, Blue. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
Give on second here to Blue. And he will not get the first, but oh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. 3rd down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. On the zone read, they hand it to Blue. And what a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up. Dallas sends its punching unit onto the field. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. He punched it a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. So this one carries all the way to the sideline and out. No chance to make a play on that, and they'll take over at the 16-yard line. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Drops like the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Cade's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What do you do in training camp? Coming to life when it matters.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Hurts. He's got it over the middle. And some excellent work to drive him all the way up past the 30-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
1st and 10 from the 32. Hurts setting up to throw. This is complete downfield to Smith. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. It's a screen to Barkley. Into the second level past the 30. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles grow their lead just before halftime. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles drive their lead to 11. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out. So no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35.
35-yard line.
Ready?
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Back now, pressure coming. Finds a seam down the middle. And no gain after the catch, but the gain's still out across midfield. They're to the 45. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. Double coverage, a deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Cade, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Comes up empty on that one. And it sets up 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, that's not met the standard they set for themselves.
70 range. 70 locked up.
They'll work against the blitz. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down at about that 47-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Cade. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Throwing it again here. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
We'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10.
Ready?
They'll run the toss to Blue. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
Throw here, third down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they're staring at a fourth down. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. This from 40 on the right hash. Aubrey puts it through. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
Hey, facing a deficit, it's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room. They will welcome those 3 points. A little bit of feel-good momentum.
This return starts at the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left.
Great. Set.
They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he'll be met near the line to limit the game to a yard. And stop made by Donovan Ezeraku. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Hurts looking to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. Saquon Barkley, the intended target. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Trimmer.
On the draw, it's Barkley. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
If you really study the great teams when it comes to running that play, that draw concept, watch the offensive line's pad level. Those defenders, those linebackers, they're looking for cues and tells. If that offensive line gives it away, that play gets hit in the mouth. Instead, well, those guys sold it just perfectly, and the yards follow.
Looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
One last play before the break. Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. Nothing doing on the draw, Brock. That's going to send him backwards ahead of 3rd down. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the run back of the 27.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Gonna go with Barkley on the counter. He's gonna get this one into enemy territory to the 47. It's a pickup of 26. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
First and 10. Here's Hurts. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to have it after his second interception of the season. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second. I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
On the give, it's Blue. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him 3 yards. That's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Into traffic, complete. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
Brings up 4th down.
Caught him across the line early there. That's an easy call for our officials. Well, whether they intended to run the play or not, it doesn't matter. They drew the flag, and they've got themselves a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, so many times you get to these 4th and shorts, and you know that defense is antsy. You're reminding yourself as a quarterback in that huddle, hold your water, guys. Hold your water, because this defense could get jumping, and they just did. This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10. He gets the handoff. And that one doesn't give him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
Not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
3rd down, line to gain 9 yards out.
Let's go.
3rd and long for him here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So that brings up 4th and long. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that gets him back within 5.
Listen, all he could do is make the kicks he's called out there to make. They need extra points from him, but for now, he's able to handle his 3rd field goal of the game and just inch them a little bit closer.
Starting from the 5. He's brought down just inside the 25.
Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
It's 2nd and inches at the 33-yard line.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down. They go play action. Here's Hurts. Big gain downfield. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles hold an 11-point advantage. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown. I think our fellow broadcast Mr. Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offensive line uses 2nd and 4.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready.
He'll look to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Looking in the air here. This has been a trend, yet another interception. Andrew Makuma makes the play.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Barkley trying this up the gut. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. A play fake now hurts to throw. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. Getting 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest game.
Hey, let's go.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
1st down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Dumped off to his running back. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Third down, they need 7.
Great, set.
It's a chance to run it here. And this is going to be shy that 1st, but not by much. It's 4th and short.
Hey, that's a pretty modest pickup for a QB keeper. On a traditional handoff, you'll take that yardage, but those QB keepers, so many times, they're really designed, Kate, for chunk plays in my double digits, and they nearly got it there.
So on 4th down, on comes the Eagles kicker, Jake Elliott, for the try. It's a 34-yarder from that right hash. Elliott connects there. And go ahead and make this a 15-point game now.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you're looking for in the call sheet.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Okay, ready?
Line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready?
Back to work after throwing the pick. Escapes the pocket. Big play. Pushes them beyond midfield. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Let's go.
They'll throw here on first. Finds him over the middle. He's got room to roam. He gets loose down the right side. And what a play to end our 3rd quarter as he gets out of bounds with a ton of yards to his name. Defense still reeling from that last play. Now they're defending 1st and goal from the 3. Keeps it on the option here. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
After the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 5.
Let's go now. Panther 11.
Again, throw out of the gun. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you've got a great chance to win.
19 tight. 19.
From the gun on 3rd down. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Field goal doesn't move that needle. They're going for the touchdown. It's 4th and goal.
Ready?
Running back sent in motion left.
Go.
Desperation time here. Oh, they got it. Intercepted on the goal line. Picked off Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
You knew before this drive started the field goal was not going to be good enough, but that meant the coverage also knew how to play it, how to concentrate, how to focus, and those defenders, well, they influenced that throw, and even more so, took it away.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And that carry only gets one on the plunge up the gut.
In truth, Kate, I kind of felt like he was lucky to get what he got right there. The pressure from this defense to go get that safety, it was on. And that same pressure, well, they're not going to back down here on 2nd down as well.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Now 1 second before they call delay a game, a timeout comes in. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. They go to Barkley again. And this is a tough one. Met back at his own 2-yard line for the loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
This is a tough spot to punt. Got to convert here on third down. From his end zone, third and long. And this is going to result in a safety. Give him 2 points and the ball. You know, generally down around your own end zone, you're thinking less of driving the length of the field. Initially, you're just trying to buy some space and prevent a safety.
This is called situational football. You work on it all through training camp, right? It's not just a 2-minute drill. This can be equally important. Just get that first down. Just get out of the shadow of your own goal line. Well, the defense wasn't having it.
So following the safety, Brock, they're on now to begrudgingly send it away with a free kick. Fields this one at the 3. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll start the drive with Blue. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
The third down run with Blue. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. And gain 11 on that play. That'll be good for a Dallas first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Going to the ground again on first. He picks up 5 on that first down run, brings up second down.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Now Blue. He's still going at the 30. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Give him 32 on that play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards on the table.
This time it's a passing play. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
4 yards. That's another Cowboys first down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Shotgun snap, he'll give to Blue. And he runs it across, touchdown! The Cowboys now within 1 score in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
180, 180.
They go play fake with Hurts. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Hurts on first down. That one's complete, right side. And they make the tackle at the 38. They get 18 yards out of it, and a new set of downs.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles up by 6. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Out, out, out. 180, 180. Out.
First down, a run with Barkley. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up second down. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run.
Gain on the play brings up second and 10 at the Cowboys' 38-yard line.
They're going to pass it here. It's a screen to Barkley. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. It's a design look for Hurts. Back into that favorite formation they go, Brock, forcing those guys to burn a timeout. Here's a design run. Hurts. So beneath the chorus of Fly, Eagles Fly, it's a win for the Eagles. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. So for my partner Brock Huard and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL, not EA Sports. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from Philadelphia.